Hey, what's up guys? Radku here, back with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. And today, we are going to be doing Lightsworns. Yeah. This deck sucks, I'm just gonna say it flat out. This is like, out of all my decks, this is probably one of the worst decks I have. But hey, who cares? Without further ado, let's get started. So, starting things off, 3 Judgment Dragon, of course. You have to play 3 Judgment Dragon. It's taken me a little bit to get these, but I finally got them. Look at how beat up that one is. Yeah. Then, 3 copies of Jane the Lightsworn Paladin, because you just need Lightsworn monsters, and this is the most generic. It sends top 2 off the deck. That's really the only reason you play it. Next, 3 copies of Raikou. No one really plays Raikou anymore in the Lightsworns, but I play it just because it can send 3 and pop a monster, so Raikou, not half bad. Next, I play 3 copies of Garoth, Lightsworn Warrior, which Garoth is actually really good. It's helpful when you, use another one of your Lightsworn's effects. It sends another 2 cards, and for every Lightsworn monster you send with this effect, you get to draw a card. So that is really good, and you can draw more cards. Next, I play 3 copies of Lila, the Lightsworn Sorceress. I play 3 copies of this because it sends 3 to the grave, and unlike Raikou, which has to flip, this card just sends 3 at the end phase, so that's really, really good. Next, for 2 ofs, I play 2 copies of Lumina Lightsworn Summoner. It's just a Lightsworn. It's really the reason I play it, but it does send 3 to the grave, so not bad. Then I play 2 copies of Genis, the Lightsworn Mender. I just play it for its name. This card sucks. Then for the 1-ofs, I play 1 Raiden. I would play more, but I don't have it, so 1 of those, 1 Celestia. No one really plays this anymore either, but I still think it's a pretty good card. Plus, I got that fancy gold rare. Roast me in the comments. Then I play 1 copy of Garganoth. I don't know. And I don't care. I play it because name. 1 copy of Shire, the Lightsworn Spirit. Again, because of the name, and it sends top 2. So, yeah, that's it for the Lightsworn monsters. We play a lot of Lightsworn monsters in this deck. To be honest, it's, again, not a good deck at all. It's, mediocre. Then we play 3 copies of Honest. Yeah, this is probably the most expensive card, but hey, go to Vintage Stock. It's dirt cheap there, so 3 copies of Honest, and just to round off the monsters, I play 1 copy of Shining Angel, because why not? It's just a placeholder until I can get 1 more Lightsworn monster, so yeah, 1 of those. Then I play 2 copies of Realm of Light. I just play 2 because I want to play 2. It's not exactly a very good card, but it's a destruction protection, so it's actually not half bad. So basically, every time you send a Lightsworn monster to the grave, the reason we play so many monsters in this is because you just need to send them to the grave. But every time you send one, you put a counter on this, and then you can remove them to keep your Lightsworn monsters from being destroyed, which is really good, because you want your monsters to last till the end phase. Next, probably the best spell card of the deck. 1 copy, Charge of the Light Brigade. This card is amazing, but I can't get any more copies of this thing. So, I played 1 copy of it. You want to see that every single time. And finally, for the spells, 1 Terraforming, just cuz. Not a very spell-reliant deck. I would run in 1 Imperial Order if you wanted to. It would be good in place of any of these traps that I'm about to show you. But, yeah. Then, for the traps, we play 3 copies of Lightsworn Judgment. Lightsworn Judgment is really good, because you don't even need to set it. You can just So basically, most of your Lightsworn monsters have end phase effects to send cards from the top of your deck to the grave. So if you send any of these, you get to instantly add a Judgment Dragon to your hand. And what you can do is you can set it and then activate it, send it to the top of the deck, and then you'll be able to send it to the grave at the end of the turn, and voila. So yeah, really, really good. 3 of these. Then we play 2 copies of Lightsworn Barrier. I need one more of this. This card is amazing. It's like the best trap card in the deck. Basically, like, this card is broken. What it does is, every time a monster attacks a Lightsworn monster, instead of the card being destroyed, you get to send 2 cards from the top of the deck to the grave. And monsters can, like, this can really add up. Like, if you're, if you send, like, all your Lightsworn monsters to the grave and you have Judgment Dragon, when it comes back to your turn, you can spam out all your Judgment Dragons. And this card is broken. Like, it is completely broken. And I love it. Then, for the one-offs, play 1 Raigeki Break because destruction. Yeah. Then I play 1 copy of Compulsory. It's a good card. It just returns to the hand. It's good for your turn, so. 1 copy of Soul Strike, because why not? I just need some placeholders, because I found out that I had 4 copies of 2 cards on the deck, so I needed to trim back on some cards. And 1 Secret Blast. This card is terrible. I'd switch it out for Imperial Order, but yeah. Imperial Order is really good, so I'd switch that out for this. So, yeah, that's it for the main deck. I don't really run an extra deck, but I play the best card that was ever created in this game in the extra deck, Sandwich! Okay, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.